And the reason why I'm so excited to teach this class is because it's my first time teaching this specific course. I've been teaching math, I taught college and career, I taught a little bit of ethnic studies / art, but exploring computer science is something new that we're gonna do together. So I'm excited. But today we're just gonna start off very basic, like we're gonna talk about our weekend a little bit, what the class is about digital citizenship and mindfulness. And then we're gonna fully get into exploring computer science next week. So it's gonna be about doing a lot of assignments on computers and things like that. But hopefully you find this class fun because it is an elective. I'm gonna try to make it as fun as I possibly can. I know it can be hard online, but we're gonna do our best. So on the screen, it tells you what we're gonna work on today. So the agenda for today, Monday, August 24th is, first of all, our do now, which is how was your weekend? I'll explain that in a second, what you do. We're gonna talk about objectives and logistics, meaning what are the class goals this year? Digital citizenship, and then mindfulness. Those are all the topics we're gonna cover today in today's session. Before we get started, I would like for you to type into the chat, how was your weekend? I wanna know, how was your weekend? So in a quick sentence, and please don't just say good or bad, like give me a reason, like why was it good? Why was it bad? Why was it okay? Maybe you didn't do much. Let me know. But in the chat box, type how was your weekend. So I'll give you guys maybe about 2 minutes. So, or even maybe less than that, but about 2 minutes to type into the chat box, how was your weekend? And as a reminder, when you do, I do ask you to do something like that, that gives me an idea whether you're participating or not, especially if I can't see your faces, then it's really hard for me to know whether you're paying attention or not. But if you're responding to everything, then I know you're there, I know you're active, I know you're participating. So please make sure to answer the question, how was your weekend, in the chat box. All right, so we're gonna do a quick check-in. So how are you doing? So on your screen, you should see what's called a poll, okay? Let me go ahead and launch. So on this poll, it's asking, how are you doing? So not doing so well, I am just okay, or I am awesome. Click on one of those. There's 7 of you, so all 7 of you should be responding just to how you're feeling. Thank you, I see 4 votes came in, 5. Waiting on, let's see, do we have 2 more responses? I'll give it maybe about 20 more seconds. So again, you're just answering the question of how are you doing, clicking one of the options. About 10 more seconds. 8, 2, 1, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Okay, I see your response over here. Fun sleep games. I went to the, I hope you were being, you know, on your best behavior. But thank you for responding, Cynthia. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, no, let's not do that. All right, so let's look at how everyone's doing. If you look on your screen, you should be able to see that little poll and see that most of you are doing great. Some of you are doing okay, and it doesn't seem like anyone is not doing well. So I'm glad that it seems like we're having an okay day today. Doesn't seem like anyone is having a bad day, which makes me really happy. All right, so let's go over our syllabus. So what is exploring computer science? This is a question that some of you may have. Maybe you have an idea of what computer science is. Maybe you don't. But let's go ahead and read our syllabus so you can see what it is about. Let me go ahead and zoom on in. Give me a second because we had someone else come in. So exploring computer science is designed to introduce students to the breadth of the field of computer science through an exploration of accessible topics. So we're going to talk about computing, understanding why certain tools, hold on a second, let me go ahead. Just talking about computer skills and programming and all these different types of computers, just different things about computers that you're going to learn, and about problems that have to do with design or limits of computers, or even societal and ethical issues. I know that's a lot of little things being mentioned. So let me explain real quick a few other things. When it comes to grades, I'm going to grade you on a scale 4, 3, 2, or 1 basis. If you get a 4, that means you did an excellent job, you understood what the material is about, and you even went above that. A 0 obviously means like either you didn't turn something in, or it really means that you just didn't understand the concept at all. My goal is to always get you guys to get a 3, a 3.5, or a 4. Always. That's the goal, especially in an elective class. There is no reason why you should get anything below that, because everything should be things you understand. I know right now we're using a lot of big words for certain things having to do with computers, but each and every one of you should be doing pretty well in this class, and I will help, both Ms. Ross and I will help you get a good grade, okay? So I'm going to grade on a scale A, B, C, D, or F. A meaning that you got almost all your learning targets correct. B meaning most of them. C means you still need to master some of your targets. D's and F's kind of just mean that you still have a lot of work to do before you really understand what's being taught to you. Now you give grades for work habits and cooperation. So ESU, if you come to class, if you participate, if you answer all the questions, if you are on time, like all of those things, if you complete your assignments, you will most likely get excellent on your work, okay? So just something to keep in mind. Oh, I just see a hand raised and then it came down, but if you have any questions, let me know, okay? Now, if we look at the learning target, so what are you gonna learn in this class? We're gonna learn about human-computer interaction. So we're gonna learn about computers and the different parts of computers. And if that does not interest you, I really do hope that by the end of the class, it is something that interests you, okay? We're gonna do problem solving, so how to solve problems, but mainly having to do with computers. We're gonna do web design, so how to design websites and things like that. So it's a lot, again, everything is computer-based and technology-based. We're gonna talk about programming, so how to do maybe how websites are made. I'll go more into detail, computing and data analysis, and then we're gonna get to a topic about robotics. So about building, coding, and testing a robot that solves a stated problem. But the focus of all of this will be economic, social, and cultural problems in the world. So real world problems that we're gonna try to solve using computer technology. So this is a lot of big words and a lot of that. I really do think this will be a fun class, even if it sounds it's all like computer. And even if you like, I know some of you guys might not necessarily like computers, but hopefully it's something that you end up liking, because especially now during distance learning, we are in front of the computers all the time, so we might as well make it fun, which is something that I'm really excited to do, okay? So let's keep on going. So hopefully you guys can all see my screen. So the International Society of Technology and Education Standards for Students includes 7 standards that focus on success in a connected digital world. So we're going to quickly watch this video, and please pay close attention because there will be an assignment that has to do with this video. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this video. Again, it's really quick, really short, like all the videos I'm showing you are. So try to do your best, just pay attention. So that way when you do the assignment, you know exactly what to do. Oh. So it says the ISTE standards for students are a learner-driven process of exploration, creativity, and discovery using technology.
Shout out to all my 21st century learners out there. You know how we do it. Let's go. Yo, number 1, I'm an empowered learner. I set goals and pursue them with fervor. My learning is up to me, it's not passive. My brain learns best when I am digitally proactive. Number 2, I'm a digital citizen. I stay safe on all the sites that I'm visiting. I use technology to make a difference. With power comes responsibility. You digging it? I'm a knowledge constructor. Number 3, I carefully select and evaluate what I read. Curate media also brilliantly, and I think critically about source validity. me. 4, I'm an innovative designer. That means I solve problems, major and minor. Start with empathy, ideate, then prototype. Test and iterate, that method is so nice. I'm a computational thinker. 5, improving any process that I can find. Writing algorithms and testing in beta. Analyzing to find the trends in the data. I'm a creative communicator, that's 6. Like I put this in a rap song to make it stick. I could use different media or tools like infographics to get my point through. 7, I'm a global collaborator. I might connect with students way over the equator. Digital tech makes the dream come true. Had a virtual field trip with a kid in Peru. That's 7 ways that I can be a lifelong learner in this 21st century. What kind of student do I want to be? It's my path, that's up to me. That's 7 ways that I can be a lifelong learner in this 21st century. What kind of student do I want to be? It's my path, that's up to me.
All right, so I know the video is a tiny bit cheesy, but it talks about empowered learners, digital citizens, knowledge constructor, innovative designer, computational thinker, creative communicator, and a global collaborator. So based on what you just watched, this is where I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and go back to Schoology. And if you don't know how to do that, please let me know. But right now I want you to go back to Schoology. You're gonna go to this class. So you're gonna click on courses. You're gonna click on period 3. Okay. You're gonna go ahead and click on where it says current unit, or you can click on Smart Start down here. Either one will take you to the same place. Click on week 1, because I didn't see you guys last week, so we're still counting this as week 1. And click where it says 7 ways. Okay. And I want you to answer the question, how does this video explain what is a 21st century learner? Be sure to comment to at least 2 other discussion posts. Okay? So that's what you're gonna do right this second. So we're gonna get away a little bit from Zoom. You're gonna go again back into Schoology, click on period 3. Once you click on period 3, you can click on current unit or Smart Start, either one. You're gonna click on week 1, and then click where it says 7 ways. And I want you to do the best you can to answer the question, how does this video explain what is a 21st century learner? Not just tell me, what did you learn about the video? What does it tell you about being someone who's learning in this new way of learning? That's what you're doing right now. So go ahead and get that started. If you don't know how to do that, please let me know. You can let me know in the chat box. You can just say it. But again, you should be on Schoology getting that done. There we go. So you should be able to see this screen. So students today, you guys have a few things that are a little bit different. So for example, you guys have more access to media and information at home and school than ever before. And I mentioned this in a different class where I was saying how before, in order to get information, we had to go to the library and get books and find our information that way. We didn't have a phone where we can just type into Google like our information. If I wanted to do a homework assignment, if I had an essay to write, I had to go to, when there were finally like a lot of computers, I had to go to the library to type it. And a lot of the stuff deleted a lot of the time is what I was explaining. And sometimes you had to start all over, things like that. Nowadays, we have computers, we have technology like just in front of me. I not only have my laptop, which is what I have you guys on, I have my phone, which I can access anything else on. And I have my iPad, which I can access things on. So we have so much technology, which we did not have before. And it's amazing. And because again, we have more information without even needing to leave our beds, to be honest. Another thing that we have today too is we have technology to learn, which is what we're doing with distance learning, right? I'm trying to teach you guys through computers. We also communicate so we can talk to one another through this, whether it's through text, like maybe you guys, with friends, right? Like whether it's texting or it's phone calls, FaceTime, any other type of video chat, or even through Zoom like we're doing now, we get to communicate, we get to talk to each other, which before, again, you had to do a phone call, or even before that, you had to write a letter to communicate with people. And now we're able to share things. So instead of me having to send things through the mail for it to get to you, I can share pictures with you. I can share my presentation with you. Perfect, Sante. I got your discussion post. So these are all things that now, as what's called a 21st century learner, meaning you're part of this century, you're part of this lifetime, you're able to do all of these things. Okay. Now the thing is that students today, though, and not even just students, adults who are not students also, and sometimes we're students as well, just people in general are not always aware of the long-term ethical consequences of your actions, which is why we're talking about this. All of our instruction for a while of me teaching you is going to be online, right? For a little bit, at least until we get the okay to go back to school. Because it's all going to be online, you need to learn. This is why we're talking about this now at the beginning before we start talking about computer science. You need to learn to be a good digital citizen. That means that you need to be careful with what you post online and what you do online, because it can have long-term consequences. I was just telling the last class, now, if you do something in the real world, not online, in the real world, people record it, they post it online, people are losing their jobs over things. Right? Those are things that can really affect you. And I know you guys might have jobs, you might not have jobs, but whatever you do now can affect you in the future. So just think twice before you post things online or you do things online, okay? Let's look at this little chart where it says every minute of the day. So right here it says Amazon. Amazon was making $83,000 per minute, okay, in 2014. 2 years later in 2016, they were making $222,283 per minute. It went above double the amount. And that's not even talking about today. We're in 2020. So imagine they're probably making a lot more than that. They're probably in the million. Well, maybe not millions, but per minute. But who knows, honestly, because.
Right.
What was that?
Yeah, I said right.
Oh, yeah.
Probably making tons, and he's the richest man in the world, right?
Yeah, so he probably is in the millions at this point because he is the richest man.
Yeah.
So that just kind of shows like the power of technology. Let's look at the second one. This is talking about Instagram. So again, in 2014, people were posting 216,000 pictures per minute that were going onto Instagram, okay? But by 2016, it went from 216,000 to 2,430,555. That one like crazy much. And that was in 2016. Again,
Right.
I don't even know what number it's now. Like it has to be like over 5 million, right, Ms. Ross?
I bet.
Like probably
At
way
least.
over that.
At least.
Right. And so it just shows the power of technology. So just keep in mind whatever you do and the power that it does have. We're gonna watch another video again. This one's even shorter than the last one, so please bear with me. This one is about, I wanna say, I can't even see how many, it's like 50 seconds or something. So let's go ahead, pay attention, because there is another assignment with this one too. Oh, 40 seconds. So I'll kind of, oh, look who came in, okay.
Excuse me, what are we doing?
Right now you're just watching this video. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So just follow along and then I'll explain to you what the next step is. Thank you for asking though, because I don't want you guys being all lost and confused. Wait, before I even start that, let's go check. Good morning, Kim. I just saw your name pop up and I'm excited you're here. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna read it with you guys because just I know sometimes this goes really fast. So let me go ahead and read it. It says, what is digital citizenship? It's a way of thinking online. It's a way of being online. It's a way of acting online. It's thinking critically. And not trusting everything you see. Oh, whoa, that is not what was supposed to happen. It's being with your information and who you connect with. It's acting, okay, it's acting responsibly in how you communicate and behave. Because let's face it, the digital world, the real world. So how do you become an awesome? Notice they don't tell you how. That's something you have to think about, okay? So this is where, now that we watched that video, let me make sure that I post the link just in case you guys need to rewatch it. You're gonna go back onto Schoology, back into that week 1 folder. Okay, so where it says week 1, it says digital citizen. How do you define it? You're gonna click on that, and in that, you're gonna go ahead and type your response. Again, you're just talking about what is a digital citizen. Let me go ahead and type in the link. So don't go into it just yet. Hopefully you didn't already, because I wanna make sure I put the link, because I don't think we're gonna have enough time for you to answer it during class time. It's something you're probably gonna have to do after class time, because we only have about 7 more minutes and then class is over. Let me go ahead and type that in. And if you can, oh, well, that's fine. You're going to answer the questions. Create your own definition of a digital citizen. So you're going to tell me with your own words, what is a digital citizen? You're going to tell me why is it important? You're going to tell me how might you practice digital citizenship in the classroom. And then you're going to respond to someone else. Okay? All right, so there's that information. Hopefully you know how to find it. If you don't, another way to do it is go to period 3, current unit, or Smart Start, up to you. Week 1. And then it says digital citizen. Again, I don't think we're gonna have enough time right now to go over it. So instead, let's do this. Instead of you just following along with my presentation, I'm gonna finish the last part. It's just this slide, that's the last part. And then I'm gonna let you guys go so you can get started on that. And then you have your other class too, okay? So we're gonna quickly talk about what's mindfulness. So mindfulness means being present in the moment. So it means you're fully focused. Doesn't matter what's going on, you're fully focused. And that's something that's very, very hard to do for a lot of us, including me. For example, people are walking around, like right now I'm staying at my mom's place, so if she walks around, it's hard to not see what she's doing and be all nosy in her business. It is also very difficult to just not want to do other stuff sometimes, but being mindful means that we're practicing how to be focused and we're centered on what it is that we're doing, okay? An example I gave was the movie Up. If you guys have seen the movie Up, there's that dog that gets really distracted easily, right? And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a movie Up with the dog that gets really distracted. So, or just any dog really, like even in the real world, they see a squirrel, they want to chase after it. They see a treat, they want to go after it. We want to be fully focused. We don't want to be you who are like this all the time. And again, it's easier said than done. So that's why that's something we're going to work on. How can we work on it? Well, we can meditate. Some people might not meditate. You might want to just breathe in, breathe out. Focus on things you like, but we're going to watch a quick little video again. And this is the last part of today. We're going to watch this quick little video, and then you're going to, I'm going to show you what you have to do with it.
Before I tried mindfulness, I felt threatened all the time.
Really disillusioned with life.
Confused.
Tired. Stressed. Frustrated.
Scattered all over the place.
Overwhelmed. Anxiety over the future. Worried. It was kind of taking over my life.
I tried mindfulness because I felt stressed out. I was very concerned with the future and what my day was going to look like tomorrow and everything that was happening.
My life was always about what happened in the past and what's going to happen in the future. So by doing mindfulness, I live much more in the now. It is just a different approach to life.
We all experience difficult challenges in our life, like stress, pain, and depression. Mindfulness can give us resilience to rise above those challenges and live life more fully. Mindfulness is a particular type of meditation where we bring our awareness to the present moment. We can let go of the past, let go of the future, live life more fully, more joyfully.
We all are too busy. I think it's a thing that everybody's just so busy all the time right now.
You always have something that you have to do, or you're always going towards a certain goal. And mindfulness is just taking a moment to look at your life without any expectations.
Take time for yourself. rather than getting carried off in all the daily activities that you have.
Mindfulness can be practiced by anyone, no matter what your religion, your age, or your background. We don't have to wait until we have time to do like a formal sitting meditation to practice mindfulness. We can bring that same mindful awareness to any activity that we're doing through our daily lives. So walking can be a meditation. Eating our lunch, brushing our teeth, being creative, painting, writing, or playing music can get us deeply in touch with the present moment. Mindfulness is available anytime, anywhere.
It's a tool and skill that you can use for the rest of your life, and it's easy through simple daily or not daily exercises. I mean, it just keeps us all just calm and present, and I think that that's healthy for anybody.
It can be beneficial for everyone, and you just have to go in with an open mind and take everything slowly instead of trying to get through life quickly and do as much as I can and as fast as I can do it. Instead, just enjoy everything you do and maybe look at life from a more positive perspective.
So I really invite you all to try it, to experience it, and to see for yourself how mindfulness might be able to affect and transform your own life.
All right, so hopefully you kind of got the idea that mindfulness means just doing things that calm you down, help you focus. It might be, for each person, it's different. For some of you, it might be breathing. For some of you, it might be reading. For some of you, it might be drawing. Different things may help. Different things help different people. For some of you, it might be listening to music. Maybe you listen to music and you calm down, and then you're able to to focus. Whatever helps you, okay? So that being said, we're about pretty much done with the class. So this is what you are expected to do. So I want to make sure that you guys, you should all be able to probably see my screen to do this. You have 3 assignments that are assigned to you, okay? And they're quick things. So I know 3, I feel like sometimes sounds like a lot, but 3 assignments. Oh wait, what happened here? Okay. That are due by next Monday, but then you can have another 3. So try to get these done as soon as possible. Under week 1, once you click week 1, we watched 3 different videos. We watched that music video about the 7 ways, which a lot of you already finished. We watched the digital citizen one, which I didn't really give you guys time to write in yet. And then we talked about what is mindfulness. These are all questions that you have to answer. So digital citizen, mainly tell me, what is a digital citizen and how can you be better at it? And for mindfulness, tell me what it is and what you can do to help you, not others. What helps you be good at mindfulness? So maybe listening to music, maybe breathing, maybe whatever it might be, maybe closing your eyes, whatever helps you be present and focused, okay? All right, so that is it for today. If you guys do have any questions, please ask me. Otherwise, you guys are